gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Conner going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. He'll get this to DiMercado. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Murray from midfield. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays?
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the Cardinals' 40-yard line.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. They go play action with Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Baron Browning just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his running back on the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Sit hot! 180! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter. 7-0 ball game. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. In motion goes the tight end. They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Patrick Ricard as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to go up top again. And that'll be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Jackson now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
A third quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Get hot! Get hot! 180!
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll get it across midfield and down to the Cardinal territory. 60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Give me that shit.
Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cards will take over here as they get it.
You think I ain't see that shit? Come on, man. Give me that shit.
Way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the
Give me that shit, man.
Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now Murray off play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he will step out of
Oh my God. Come on, man.
A huge play there for Arizona. 51 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field.
Oh, man.
End zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards have retaken a third quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because
now loose football. The ball comes out.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery.
Hit that boy. Come on. Hit that boy, Will Jones.
Needed a little breathing room.
Think I ain't see that? Come on, man.
we would say that this could be huge. Forget
Lay that boy the fuck up.
Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now Ryland for the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Stop running that ball with that boy, man. Stop running that ball with that boy. And it's to the crib again.
2 times?
Come on. Come on. Better slide, nigga. Come on.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
Got 4 of them things. Come on. And you got the Ravens. Come on, man. Nigga, a fraud.
Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that.
I can't, yeah. I'm so piddling.
Derrick Henry, 75.
Bro, you is not ready to come back, bro.
According to multiple sources.
So I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the deep.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Inside handoff here to Ricard.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
To kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 31, here comes second and a yard. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Conner.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
He hasn't really had a game to remember, but that conversion right there is something to hang his hat on late.
It certainly is, and in these situations, what you're really looking for is the guy who's not worried about his stats, not worried they didn't get 100 yards in a game, but will make that dirty, gritty run that you have to close the game out, as we just saw there.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Murray again. This is Conner.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
A gain on the play. First down.
Play fake. Murray.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Still going inside the 20.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Now this play was all about the eyes. As he rolled out to his right, he kept one eye downfield and one eye on what was in front of him, and he ended up picking up some pretty good yardage.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Connor is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tend him at the 3.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may... Even opening, they could come back and get you.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll look to run with Connor, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. To start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard
line. Here's first and 10. Throwing, Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. They'll come up now on second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Jackson to throw. That is caught, Bateman. And he is out of bounds. 25 seconds to go as he does pick up a first.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready! Shot!
Now Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is first and 10. Jackson. Jackson going to keep it. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's second down. Here's Jackson.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.